Well, with me now, perhaps the most unique interview I've ever done with the Dons captain Barry Fuller and American author John Green. Barry, first of all, sum up your emotions. You're a League One club.
Sum up your emotions. Words can't describe it really. It means so much to me, my family, the players, the staff. Just to do it for this football club and the fans. We know, when I signed for this football club, I knew a little bit about it, obviously being friends with Danny Kedwell that's been here. But since I've been here, the history of the football club's gripped me and my family, and I've loved every minute, and today, words can't describe it, it's priceless.
John, that is basically the cherry on top of the cake in the last, what, 24 hours for you? Tell us your last 24 hours of getting here to see this.
Well, I live in Indianapolis, so I went to the Indianapolis 500 yesterday. It was a long time ago, but I guess that was just yesterday. And then my father and a few friends flew over after the Indy 500, got here this morning, went to a few pubs before the game, went to Wembley, and I didn't dare to dream that that Wimbledon would win, and I still can't believe it. I mean, I'm so grateful to Barry and everybody at the club. They've all bought into the values of this club, and I think that's why they've been so successful this year. I mean, they've been so improbably successful, and I think it's because they've really bought into to what Neil has to say, but also to the history of this club that makes it so special. And you know, the great thing about it, you know, I'm sure you know this, Barry, but like today, you know, in the stands, I was hearing people's names sung who played for the club in 2005. People's names sung who played for the club in 1998, 1978, and you know, we're going to be singing your name. It's great to hear that we're going to be singing it for two more years. We're going to be singing it for a long time after that too.
Good, but it's been great. I think I've had a tweet from Chris Perry.
You have?
Yeah, I've had a tweet from Chris Perry. It means a lot. Obviously, he's a club legend. I was lucky enough to be a youngster when he was at Charlton, and obviously Chris, and he was at the Player of the Year do, and people like that. And I bumped into Wally Downs and that upstairs at the Bobby Moore suite, and people like that. It just shows this club how much a close and family club it is. They still care about the football club, so it just shows to everyone how this club is run, and people get gripped on it. The old Wimbledon and now this. Obviously, everyone's gripped, and I've been gripped, and obviously even people like John have obviously gripped, and how it's all started. It's amazing. This guy obviously is a massive icon. He's probably in the work that you do. My kids and my family love the films and the books. My wife don't stop shut up about the books and stuff like that. So maybe you have to invite us over one year, my family, and we'd love to. But this guy, obviously, he's been a big part, and his donations to the club are obviously very welcome and helps build this squad. So it's a massive well done to him as well.
Absolutely. John, what are you going to do? You're going to have to buy a house in Wimbledon, aren't you? You get to
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough to try to explain to my wife why I sponsor the North Stand. I think purchasing a home would be a bridge too far. You know, we feel so, my family feels so lucky to be part of this, and the first call I got after the final whistle blew was from my wife, and she'd been watching I'm going to cheer up, but she'd been watching the whole game.
What was it like with the semi-final when you saw? Was it sort of like immediately, that's it, we're going to the final?
Oh yeah, no, we'd planned, and I mean, I didn't want to make plans in advance, but when we when the night after the semi-final, we figured out how we were going to do it and who was going to stay home with the kids and everything. But you know, to get that call from my wife right after the final whistle today at Wembley, to know that she was watching at home, it meant the world to me, and she knew how much it meant to me, and how much it means to the community. You know, this is ultimately the story of AFC Wimbledon is a story of community triumphing over commerce. It's a story of actual people mattering more than what you know, outside interests claim is in the wider interest of football, and that's what stuck and been so powerful for me about the club. And to see today, I mean, it's just unthinkable to go up to League One, and I'm just so proud and so thrilled for them, and so the players were. It's just amazing. The whole thing was just amazing. I'm so grateful.
Barry, I've got to say, because I asked Barchi this at Wembley, how does this compare to the Gillingham going up?
Obviously, to any player to win at Wembley and to be captain, I was fortunate enough to be captain for Gillingham when we promoted But as I say, this feels that little bit better, to be honest. Obviously they're the same, it's a promotion, but this club feels a lot a part of my family now. I've been great. Obviously I was at Ginny for a long time, don't get me wrong, I loved every minute of being at that football club. It was my local club as a kid, so to play for them. But here I've loved every minute. My family, my kids, they've never been so excited and enthusiastic about coming to football because they know it's a family club and they love it. So the whole story, I think it grips everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a fan, player, supporter or whatever, everyone on the outside I think have got a soft spot for Wimbledon. So this means a lot to me, and I think this probably will stand up as being my highlight of my career. Absolutely.
Just to finish up with the both of you, Barry, first of all, I mean, John's already explained that the atmosphere in the crowd today, but what was that like playing in front of the 20,000, particularly the 4,000 hardcore, you know, that we've always got here for a home game or so?
It's amazing. I think everyone keeps saying in interviews when they ask you, little old Wimbledon. We proved today we're not little old Wimbledon.
Yeah.
We've got a following, so obviously we can get back to Plough Lane. We know we can fill that stadium, so we're not little old Wimbledon anymore. We've earned the right. We earned the right to be in the playoff final. We've earned the right now. We're in League One. We're not little old Wimbledon anymore. Teams, we're getting some big clubs come here next year, like of Charlton, Millwall, Bolton, some big clubs. We're not little old Wimbledon anymore. We're on the up, and hopefully we can go home to Plough Lane in the future and build this club further and further.
Exactly, that's the stuff we want to hear. And John, just to finish up on, I mean, just being in with the fans there today, it's important that the bond between the fans and the players, it's just a unique experience, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something very different about being a supporter of a club that you're also an owner of. You know, they sang "Stand Up If You Own Your Team," and we were all standing up. And you know, I've heard the same thing, that it's a little Wimbledon, that, you know, Wimbledon's a little club, but it wasn't 22,000 people who bought tickets today. It was 22,000 people who bought tickets and who were singing. It's 22,000 people who were tremendously passionate about the club that they support, and that also made me feel like we're going to get back to Plough Lane, and when we get back to Plough Lane, we're going to be playing in front of massive, massive crowds, and I am so excited for the future of this club.
Give us a song to finish. That's put you on the spot, isn't it?
Well, I want to sing "Show Me the Way to Plough Lane," but I don't have the ability to sing that song.
We are going up, or doing it?
We are going up.
Huh?
We are going up.
Going up.
Say we are going up. We are going up. Say we are going up. We are going up. Say we are going up.